Almost all K-pop idols are pressured to live up to the unrealistic beauty standard that's placed on them. On top of that, they are harshly criticized by the public, which affects their mental and physical well-being. In this video, we're going to look at K-pop idols that have been body shamed. Before I get started, this video is sponsored by Skillshare. Skillshare is an online learning community with thousands of inspiring classes to fuel your creativity. With Skillshare, you explore new skills or deepen existing passions. They offer classes on literally anything such as illustration, video, creative writing, animation, and many more. I'm currently taking Colour Masterclass Simple Steps to Create Vivid Art by Victor. As a K-pop fan, I sometimes make K-pop fan art, but as you can see, I barely use any colour because I'm not very good at it, so this class was super helpful. She talks about colour in a way that I never thought about before, like how to use colour to tell a story in your art piece, which was really interesting. On Skillshare, everything can be done at your own pace because they have classes for beginners and pros. They also have no ads and they're always launching new premium classes. The first 1,000 of my subscribers to click the link in the description will get a free trial of premium membership. Dae's Chaeyoung was body shamed for her thick thighs, so much so that her own fans even photoshopped her legs. It's bad enough that they photoshop her legs on official photo shoots, but for her own fans to do the same is taking it too far. She has since lost a lot of weight, which just feels like the negative comments won. Fat shaming isn't the only body shaming. For many years, Girls' Generation Yuna has received comments about her slim figure and how unattractive it is. IU has a very petite frame, and unfortunately her body is often referred to as skeleton or choding, which is slang for elementary school kid. It's important to note that in the past, IU suffered from an eating disorder. She opened up about how she felt a lot of pressure after her debut to become successful, which spiraled into bulimia. She has since received counselling and recovered. Red Velvet's Wendy Enjoys Weight was the topic of discussion during Dum Dum era. There were so many negative comments. In particular, someone criticised Red Velvet with a post titled, "Rookie female idol group that doesn't seem to be taking care of themselves." The post reads as follows: "Besides Seulgi, everyone gained weight. Especially Wendy and Joy are bigger than ordinary people. I guess Seulgi is the only one taking care of herself." This most likely pressured the group to lose weight, which worried fans because at one point Wendy lost a lot of weight. While it is the K-pop idol that gets affected by negative comments, it's the company that deals with it. And unfortunately, the way the companies deal with it is by shifting the blame and putting idols on stricter diet. We see this with trainees when they're told they can't debut unless they lose a certain amount of weight. Here's an example of that strict diet when Red Velvet's manager kept an eye on them eating.
애들 숨 못 쉰다, 숨 못 쉬어. 오늘 하루 먹으면 어때?
Both Irene and Yeri are often ridiculed because of their height and so-called bad proportion. Height is something you can't control, but that doesn't stop comments from pointing it out. Not only was called fat, but she received many comments claiming she is ugly and useless. During GFriend's earlier years, if you searched her name, one of the related searches was the word ugly. This affected her confidence. During performances, she would look down or hide her face. It's really sad that she only gained positive comments after losing weight. During a live, a fan told GOT7's Youngjae to lose weight. He fired back by saying, "I am losing it, just do well with your own life, mind your own business." While Minna was participating in Produce 101, she was bashed for her weight. They mocked her for having big shoulders. Unfortunately, it didn't stop at comments. Photos of Produce 101 were edited to make her look bigger than she really was. After seeing her performance, she stopped wearing sleeveless tops and she quit eating food and survived off 2 bottles of sparkling water a day. At her lowest weight, she was 41.7 kilograms as a result of this dangerous diet. Back in 2018, while fans expressed their worry about Sunmi's petite body, she pleaded fans to stop talking about her weight and that she's okay. It's understandable why she reacted this way because she later revealed this. "I actually lost weight down to 41 kilograms during heroin, and I thought I may die if I continue like this, so I gained weight to about 50 kilograms. Oftentimes when someone's weight is a cause of concern, chances are they're also aware of it, so the constant mention of weight can just add more stress. Body shaming doesn't always have to be in the form of negative comments. You can also trigger someone without intending to do so. Former Pristin member Kyla was only 15 when she was extremely fat shamed. Many claim she didn't have the look to be a K-pop idol. What's worse was Pristin fans allegedly refused to cheer for her on stage. Not only that, but they wouldn't film her when it was her turn to pose for individual photos. In the past, TWICE's Jihyo was subject to body shaming on multiple occasions. The first was during the filming of 16 when Jihyo was body shamed by the photographer.
너는 봐봐, 이 누구니? 지훈 지금 뚱뚱해 보이잖아.
During a fan meeting Q&A, fans were asked what sport would suit each member for Idol Star Athletics Championship. A fan replied weightlifting for Jihyo, implying she's on the heavy side. Immediately you can see Jihyo's expression change and she looks visibly upset. Yet feels like as an idol she can't really say anything back.
멤버들이 운동선수였다면 어울렸을 종목. 지효는 뭐가 어울릴 것 같아요? 운동선수? 역전! 수영. 뭔가 배드민턴. 배드민턴 잘 어울려요.
A netizen posted a malicious screen cap of Jihyo drinking a cola and compared it to Minna. The screen cap was captioned "Nice Cola Minna versus Bad Cola Jihyo." Every negative comment is unnecessary, but this one is extremely unnecessary and just downright childish. TWICE's Jonghyun took a hiatus from the group's activity due to anxiety. 3 months later she was back. There was a positive reaction when she returned, however, like always, some commenters couldn't stop themselves from talking about her weight gain. This was super insensitive because her mental and physical health may have been a contributing factor to her weight gain. Prior to her anxiety disorder, she suffered with a herniated disc in her neck. In 2013, FX were a guest on Hello Counselor. Hello Counselor is a show that invites the general public to share their life stories in hopes of breaking down communication barriers. In that episode, a woman in her 30s came on because her little brother criticised her weight for 16 years. During that episode, the brother said that FX need to lose weight and that Sully should lose her arm fat.
군데 좀 뺄 때는 있다고 생각합니다.
살이 쪄 있다.
설리 씨는 여기 팔뚝이랑 아까
이 팔뚝에 셔츠 한번 보여줘. 셔츠 한번 보여줘. 근데 이게 좀 찌세요. 본인의 생각인데
저만의 기준.
본인의 생각인데 다른 사람까지를 상처 주면 안 돼요.
Throughout Crystal's career, she has always been slim, so when she appeared at the airport with a bit of weight gain, many were shocked because they assumed she was naturally skinny, and they weren't nice about it. To think so many thought she was naturally skinny when in reality she was most likely on a strict diet constantly to maintain this illusion, something that happens way too often in K-pop. One idol that is naturally skinny is Blackpink's Lisa, but unfortunately she's also a target of body shaming. She ended up deleting this photo because the comment section was flooded with negative comments about her weight. In Blackpink's Pretty Savage, Lisa says the lines "born skinny bitch even if I gain weight." Now these lyrics received mixed opinions. Some felt like she was body shaming, while others felt like she was firing back at the haters. Personally, I think it's pretty obvious that she's just firing back at the haters. During an episode of Not the Same Person You Used to Know, AB6IX's Lee Dae-ri revealed his true weight to be 51 kilograms while being 173 centimeters tall. He continued to say that he wants to gain weight but finds it difficult. Despite opening up about his struggles to gain weight, netizens still shamed him for his weight as if it was his fault. Ning was a target for hate when her information on Namu Wiki page was edited. Namu Wiki is South Korea's version of Wikipedia. Among the malicious comments, they targeted her weight by calling her fat pig, hey pig, oink oink, and armpit fat. Not only that, but fans even edited her photos to appear slimmer than she already was. During her time in 2NE1, CL often received negative comments about her appearance. Unfortunately, 2NE1 was dubbed the ugly group not only by the public but also by the company. Most of the attention shifted from her appearance to her weight in 2019 when she was seen with a sudden weight gain. She was bombarded with malicious comments, but most noticeably fans were shocked and worried that her weight gain may be due to health issues, which was later debunked. Swan, who is the youngest member of the rookie group Purple Kiss, is already a victim of bullying and body shaming. She's only 17 with an incredible voice, so let's just focus on that. Soloist Ailee has one of the most powerful voices in K-pop, but for many years there has been an unnecessary amount of attention on her weight. This has affected Ailee a lot, and she's opened up about the struggles of keeping up with the unrealistic beauty standards placed on idols. She revealed, "I was so sad. I was supposed to be a singer who just sings, but it was something I had no choice but to do if I wanted to stand on stage. I was upset because I knew that the diet and weight loss had affected my singing. I may have been nice to look at when I weighed 49 to 50 kilograms, but I think I was feeling at my lowest back then. When I gained weight, people say I gained so much, and now people say I'm too thin. They tell me to do it in moderation, but I don't know what their standard is. It's so difficult." Even though Mamamoo's Hwasa is very popular, she is constantly getting bullied for her physical appearance, criticised for her outfits, and of course fat shamed. Hwasa has a naturally curvy body which is very different to the standard figure that most idols are expected to have, and anything that is different is viewed as fat. This unhealthy mindset in the K-pop industry not only affects idols, but it affects K-pop fans as well. When a fan sees an idol getting criticised for their normal, healthy bodies, they may look at themselves and question their bodies as well. I'll finish this video with something Hwasa said that inspired so many people. "One day I went to an audition and an instructor told me this: 'You are unique and you sing very well, however you are fat and not pretty at all.' Soon I found myself promising this: if I don't fit into this generation's beauty standard, I will have to become a different standard."